Sanchez can do.
Yep.
Burst of speed which took him past Torres. Neat pass, maybe just asking a bit much of Villa.
Villa couldn't reach it. You're right.
Indeed, it is a goal kick.
Lot tonight because he plays right on the shoulder of the last man. I'm not sure about that one. That angle doesn't really clarify it for us.
I thought it was from the...
Not really quite as close to that as it looked. Nice delivery from Gago though. Valencia are really struggling to get out.
Seem to be giving a few little penalties going forward. Raul. Robinho. Showing that when he can hold people off the ball when he wants to, and a lovely through ball to Torres. That's a good delivery. Higuain on the far post. That isn't a good shot. Still, he's got the ball back almost. Oh, and he's turned really well there. Second bite of the cherry for Higuain, but Moretti. You can call it an effort.
Not a very good one, but you can call it one.
Once again, Madrid looking to find space in the middle, and now they've got it out left. Here's Torres. Miguel goes across. First time ball from Torres. Excellent delivery. Oh my word! What a goal! That is a screamer from Ruud van Nistelrooy. 1-0 to Madrid, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is an instinctive goal from an instinctive goal scorer.
It's a fantastic finish. It really is. He struck it so cleanly. I actually thought that. But Miguel Torres' cross was a little fearful. He struck it a little weaker because I think Miguel was coming at him, but it meant it just floated towards the back post. And what a great finish that is from Ruud van Nistelrooy. Best goal Real Madrid have scored this season by miles. See what I mean? I think he pulls out slightly because of Miguel.
Once again, we've pointed it out. Valencia have left that space on the far post. So in this case, they left space on this post as well.
They left space all over the pitch there. They accumulated a hell of a lot of guys in the middle of the penalty area, Valencia, but no one on Ruud at the far post.
I'll be looking at Asier Delona and saying, Asier. I see you go there. He's Delona, the number 3. 1-2. But Silva just taking the sting out of it. That's a great ball from Joaquim, and that's a great interception as well from Torres, because that looked as if it was going straight into the path of David Villa. Once again, Joaquim looking for that ball into the area. Here's Morientes, looks up. And
wrong pass from Morientes. He had David Villa rather, stood there screaming at him in loads of space.
And Morientes is playing on painkillers.
Have a look at this. Look where David Villa is. Totally alone.
Oof, that's a bad one from Albiol.
Yep, it is.
Once again, I don't think it's deliberate, but he's got his arm out, and if you look at it, I think he's got half a plaster cast on that.
First thing that can happen to Valencia. They need Madrid to come out a little bit.
The Valencia team that do play well on the break, you know, they've got that pace along the wings.
If this was to finish a draw, you're saying, you know, that whoever loses this is out the title race. If this was to finish a draw, if Barcelona and Sevilla have shot from there, but given the way he shoots, he was absolutely right to. Oh, that is very close.
He could probably say he had it covered.
I'm not so sure because it dips. It really dips, doesn't it?
I don't know if it just seasons at least. Signed a contract that'll take him until he's at least 39. Salgado, Higuain, Diarra. Nice play. Good pass there from Higuain, and there Gago looking to split the Valencia defence, and he's done that tremendously well for Miguel Torres. So again, pretty frantic defending from Valencia, but surprising considering they're playing almost an attacking trident with this man Joaquim on the right. There's Joaquim using a great turn of speed there. He's going to take on Ramos. It's a good ball into the area, and this time El Moro!
In Joaquim's benefit is this is a superb pass, and I think it's a deliberate one. I think that's a deliberate pass. It's right on the money for Morientes.
Great finish.
Really
First time finish as well.
That is a fabulous goal.
So what he does there, Joaquim, his speed takes him past Torres, pulls Ramos out of position, so there's only one man in the centre. Obviously Villa and Morientes both making the different runs, and there was a space for Joaquim to put the ball in. But Stein, that's a first explosion of pace from the number 15 out to Miguel. Needs a good delivery. That isn't a bad pass in there, but there's Salgado. That's a poor clearance. It's lofted over. Villa pinballing around there. And finally, it's walloped over by Albelda. But Madrid get it on target.
You know what I think sometimes happens with wingers, and Joaquim obviously is one, that your instinct all the time, and I think it may.
Do you reckon he's going for the far post?
Well, I don't know. You see, this is what I'm wondering in my own mind. If
you now lose,
if Valencia don't go on to win this game, I think there'll be some serious questions asked of him.
Here's Beckham, first chance to put the ball into the area, and it's a brilliant cross. Defence also gives you hope, doesn't it? It's a great ball from Beckham. That's what we wanted him to do, and there, Robinho.
Oof. For a minute there, and this is a very, very dangerous position.
27 minutes gone in the second half. It's 1-1. David Beckham in a dangerous position for Real Madrid. You need the win. It's a great delivery. Oh, he put it on a plate. David Beckham. And in the end, it's Sergio Ramos. All he had to do was get there, and the ball is in the back of the net.
Well, that's what we said, Paul, about David Beckham. You know, he delivers a ball like nobody in this Real Madrid side. Guti plays the balls through the gap, but David Beckham, in terms of the crossing, the delivery, is absolutely phenomenal. And that is a brilliant delivery. It really is. I mean, as you say, Ramos doesn't have to do anything. Just stick his head on it. It's a fantastic delivery.
Joint second top scorer with Raul. Great ball.
I mean, look, actually, I wonder about Canizares, but the ball's hit so hard. Look how close to goal Ramos is.
I want a little bit of a push on Mayala, actually, but to be fair, Ayala doesn't complain. So, and there's a bit of shirt tugging on Ramos anyhow. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. No, you can't really complain about that.
Foul throw from Raul, an absolutely awful one as well.
And yet, I was going to say, and yet it nearly produces and put the ball between the 3 posts.
Great delivery from Beckham.
Oh, the 2 posts and the crossbar. Once again, David Beckham.
Fantastic delivery.
Yes, in the end, it's a good yard or 2 wide from Robinho, but Madrid look to have the game there for the taking. Dive, I think. Oh, Valencia, that's a decent ball across the area. Del Oro, Iker Casillas! Call into action and responds.
Warm to him because they felt that he was far too soft. It's a very, very good strike, isn't it? Good save as well.
It's a good save because he does these
it every week, wouldn't they? And then we'd have to think about banning them.
Oof. Did really well, both players there. Good vision from Jorge Lopez as well.
Yes, it was. The only thing is, in a way, you could say Rud's worked very, very hard again, hasn't he?
I think he's a player, and I know I always think it's well, hang on, let's see what happens here. Ball drops kindly there for Madrid. And Torres popping up in the penalty area. It's a corner.
And therefore waste the momentum of the attack.
Gives it to Beckham. Beckham's going to have a go for goal, perhaps. That was onto the roof of the net from Beckham. You know, you can see why the fans still love him. Taking as long as possible over goal kicks. He's a bit of a hurry now. Beckham makes the interception. We've got 2 minutes of normal time. Valencia. Well, that's another. Oh, that's actually a better delivery. It's touched Iker.
It's a much better delivery than David Albelda's was.
Went in a lot faster and lower. Meanwhile, Sevilla play Athletic tomorrow. And there's still a lot to be decided in La Liga this season. And Madrid, it's a massive, massive win for them.
It's a huge, huge win for Real Madrid. They can win the league. There is no 2 ways about it. They can win the league. It's amazing that they can, given the way they played this year, but they can win the league. And David Beckham has been vital for them tonight. Was tired, or unless he was feeling something of an injury. I think Kike's decision there is a really, really bad one. I really do.
And David Beckham showing off that tattoo.
Also showing off a new vest, which he's presumably marketing at the moment.
You see, there I was thinking he just worked up a bit of a sweat. So Real Madrid move on to 57 points. Barcelona win tomorrow. You would think that the battle for La Liga has said adios to Valencia. Got to say tonight, they come here with injuries, but they've only got themselves to get blamed. They've not played particularly well.